I'm Jenna Love from the Somebody You Love podcast. I work in the adult industry, and this question says, have you ever caught anyone trying to video you, and what prevention do you take? So in my case, no, I haven't caught anyone doing that. Doesn't mean it hasn't happened, but I haven't caught them if it has happened. For most of the time I've been working in this industry, I have offered filming, sometimes as included, sometimes as an extra fee. So that potentially reduces the risk of it happening to me, but potentially also really has no impact because the people that are going to non-consensually film aren't really interested in permission. It does unfortunately happen. And I feel like reports of it are increasing, which is not a surprise given that, phones and cameras are getting smaller and smaller. And there's plenty of stuff out there that is literally like advertised as, spy cameras and stuff. I have a friend who it happened to, and the experience was quite traumatic. And so she took a little bit of time off work. And then the day she went back to work, it happened to her again, which is just absolutely awful. The fact that anyone finds that appealing, let alone the amount of people who seem to want to do it, is just such a disturbing thought. Especially given the fact that there are people who offer that as a service, which just goes to show that it is not about that it is about the lack of consent. That is the part that appeals to them, which is awful. In my in-call, I have a little basket. Actually, it's right here. I have this little basket for clients to put their belongings in when they come in. So phone and keys and stuff like that go in there. And then they go to the bathroom and have a shower. They can also leave their belongings in the bathroom if they wish. So that is a strategy that a lot of us use, which is just having a location for the client to put their things. And that is safeguarding against non-consensual filming, but also other things, anything that might surprise you in not a nice way. A lot of workers use particular devices to detect if there are cameras, if they're going to a location that isn't their own. And that's another example on the importance of decrim and why it's important for SWs to be able to work from home, or at least have the client come to them, whether it's their home or not, because then we can control the environment and we can set it up in a way that we know that there are no cameras there. We know where the client is putting their belongings. We know where the exits are, all that sort of stuff. But a lot of the stories I've heard from workers who have caught their clients filming, it's actually been the behavior of the client that has tipped them off. In our work, we're quite tuned in to behavioral stuff and to shifts in our clients' behavior. So that's a big one too. Just a reminder that, as far as I know, in most places in the world at least, non-consensual filming of nudity and intimate things is very much illegal. And aside from that, morally absolutely repugnant.